Every believer will come before the judgment seat of Jesus and be given the reward due to him or her. 2 Corinthians 5:10 says, "For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each of us may receive what is due us for the things done while in the body," or while we're on earth, whether those things were good or bad. Don't mistake this with the great white throne judgment. That is reserved for all those who rejected Jesus. This Bema seat is not about whether you go to heaven or hell, because you're already in heaven. But it's based upon how did you live your life while you were on earth? Where were your priorities while you lived? Based on this, each believer will receive their due reward. The Apostle Paul will be there. Paul, what did you do with your life? Well, Lord, I was a persecutor of the church. I was changed. I wrote a good part of the New Testament. They persecuted me because I took a stand for the gospel of Jesus Christ. The crowd will applaud and Jesus will say, "Well done." Then Polycarp will be called. "What did you do for me?" "Well, I stood up for the gospel. I would not recant my faith. So they burned me at the stake and they stabbed me because they didn't think the fire was consuming me." The crowd will cheer, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." And eventually they'll get to your name. "Marc Kitsko, what did you do with your life?" "Well, Lord, I pursued my dreams and I became my true authentic self." Not much applause. But one of the reasons I wrote The Empowered Life is I discovered God has a unique calling and plan for your life. It's not the same as the Apostle Paul or Polycarp or your pastor. It's unique to you, and only you can fulfill God's calling on your life. But it requires you to discover what that calling is and what your purpose is and align it with God's will so you can have greater fulfillment and greater kingdom impact. Let me encourage you. I want you to join me as I teach my workbook, The Empowered Life Study. Get your workbook, join the course, and you can find that link in the comments or on my page description or bio. I hope to see you there.